Let's talk about how to convince somebody that you're actually passionate about a subject. Suppose that you want to convince the reader that you're passionate about cars. And so I've written this sentence. This is the kind of things that a lot of people try. So many of our students and so many other students try to use something like this. Ever since I was a kid, I've been fascinated by cars. I love Fords, Hondas, sedans, red cars, even gray cars. Clearly, this person has no interest in cars at all. How can you tell? Because they just listed the most commonly known commonplace facts about the subjects. And I've seen people do this on uh, every kind of college essay, on every topic, on medical school essays. I mean, it's a very, very common thing. And of course, people just go with what they know. Now, here's the thing. That's not a good way to show that you're interested. If you're interested in something, you're going to A, know something specific. You're probably going to know something kind of weird, something fascinating out there, just like the unusual things, right? And here's the exciting things. Here's the thing about people who are passionate about a thing. They have to learn to not talk about the thing they're passionate about. So if somebody's like really interested in French antiques, they've practiced not talking about French antiques because everyone else finds it boring. But if you give them just half an inch of being allowed to talk about it, then that's all they're going to want to talk about. They're going to share that information with you. People who are passionate want to share information. Now you might say, well, I don't have any information about the subject. I'm not really interested in just some stupid stuff I did in school so I can get into college. Yeah, obviously. I already know that. Everyone knows that. Here's how you convince them. If you don't have information, you got to recognize that you're living in guess what, the information age, and we're going to go to Google. And here's what I typed in. I typed in weird cars. And that's going to give me some information about weird cars. I could talk about any of the weird cars in this article. If I lived in, say, Idaho, I might talk about cars that originated in Idaho. If I wanted to make some point about like the most reliable car, the least reliable car, the most expensive car, I would look that up so I would know a lot about weird things about cars. And I would obviously want to discuss it. I would show my passion, one, by having a lot of knowledge about the weird parts of the subject, and two, by wanting to share it in my essay. It's like it would be as if you couldn't. The second I had the opportunity to talk about it, I just needed to say like a lot of things about it. So showing passion through information means you need to know uncommon information about the subject, not just listing the things that every single person in the world knows about with respect to that subject. Feel free to use Google to do that, or if you want to use Encyclopedia to do that, but don't just rely on the common knowledge that everyone has. If it's something that your mom knows about, it's the wrong thing unless she actually is super interested in that particular subject.